So Sakamoto Days is the big new Shonen Jump anime that a lot of people are watching right now. It's on Netflix. It's really popular. I've been watching it too. I just watched the first episode. I thought it was decent. But when the opening came out, a lot of the manga fans that had read the manga were complaining about how bad the animation looks, how still it was, how motionless and boring it was. And I mean, you know anime fans, they complain about everything. You know, when Chainsaw Man had CGI, they complained about that. When Attack on Titan had CGI, they complained about that. If anime fans saw the Mona Lisa, they probably complained about that too. You know, they'd say it has mid-tier art and the animation is trash. Okay, so, but I wanted to see, you know, is this complaining warranted? Does the animation actually look that bad? And when I first watched the episode, I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was pretty decent, all things considered. Definitely better than Blue Lock or Uzumaki from last season. There was even articles written about it. Negative feedback dominated the comment section of promotional trailers on platforms like YouTube, reflecting concerns that the adaptation would not do justice to the manga's action sequences and characters. But I didn't really see the bad animation that a lot of people were talking about. I thought, personally, I didn't think the animation was mind-blowing, but I didn't think it was horrible either. And I feel like anime fans also are kind of entitled sometimes. And I can understand that as a fan of, you know, certain series that have gotten shit on, like Blue Lock. They say Japanese audiences have taken to social media and YouTube to air their frustrations. Many complained about how the adaptation's inability to capture the manga's energetic and intense fight scenes. Okay, fair enough. That's a fair criticism. Others also expressed disappointment over the voice acting, feel like it didn't align with their vision of beloved characters. Right, these are pretty talented voice actors. I don't really have a problem with the voice. I listened to it in sub. I thought it was fine. But the real thing I really wanted to go over is the manga better. So I actually pulled up the, you know, some of the panels compared to the action shots that we got in the anime. So we can kind of compare them side by side. So you can see here, this is the beginning, right? You have two panels kind of showing Sakamoto going crazy, slicing heads off. You know, he's shooting people, he's killing them, and then he lights a smoke. These are the only two panels, by the way, of this first beginning fight scene. And they turned that into a 2-minute fight choreography scene. Now, I'm not going to play all of it, but you can kind of see here that there's a good amount of action. There's a lot of fighting going on. They even include some new scenes like this, this ensnarement that happens when he ties up with the noose that didn't happen before. Okay, none of this was in the original manga. This is all anime original content to make the fight more interesting. I feel like that's a pretty good addition. I feel like that's not bad at all. Next, we have one of my favorite scenes from the anime as well, is when he shoots a bullet and then he shoots the gumball out of his mouth to deflect the bullet. It's just this very simple like interaction you see here. This is what they turned it to in the anime. And I was amazed when I saw this. Like, look, it shoots the bullet, it goes into slow-mo, and then you can see each single crack. Dude, do you know how long that shit takes to draw? I feel like you motherfuckers are forgetting that people are drawing to animate. Okay, like, look at this. Come on now. And the impact frame is just so clean. And again, compared to the manga, I mean, yeah, the manga has good motion. Is the drawing there, though? Is the drawing quality there? No. In fact, somehow the anime has better drawing quality than the manga itself. That very rarely happens. And I will say, credit to the manga author. He does motion very, very well. You can see, I love the blur lines on this. The motion is really well conveyed. It feels like I'm watching a Jackie Chan, you know, like movie or something, with all the movements and stuff. Really, really well done. But I don't think the anime is faltering. Like, this is that exact same anime sequence. Again, this is a lot of this is anime original. This is just two panels here that they turned into a minute long fight scene with new scenes and everything. Again, man, anime fans, I feel like they'll just find anything to complain about. And you know what I think really happened is with shit like Demon Slayer, shit like Jujutsu Kaisen, you know, anime fans started seeing that, you know, amazing animation was possible and could be done, but they don't realize the kind of work that it takes to get there. They don't realize that, like, hey, not every single anime can look like the best show. That's why they're the best show in terms of animation, because it's hard to get there. And this is not bad by any means. I think this is totally fine. The action still looks pretty good. Like, I enjoyed it. Look, I watch it. I didn't go in as a manga reader, but looking at some of the manga panels, they look all right. They don't look insane. They look pretty good. The motion is really fun. But I think compared to the anime, I think I actually prefer the anime, like, you know, way more. I guess I just don't see the angle that a lot of people are going for and a lot of people are mad about. It just feels so dumb to get mad over, like, you know, really fun like, this sequence is completely anime original. That was not in the manga. Listen, man, anime fans, you guys gotta chill. Just chill, bro. I think this really happened when, you know, the opening was released and a lot of people saw the opening. They said, oh, this opening looks like trash compared to all the openings we've gotten. Guys, chill the fuck out, man. Okay? I think it still looks good. If you don't know, the studio that's doing this is TMS Entertainment. They've done some pretty big shows like Dr. Stone. They've done Nagatoro-san, Fruits Basket, the remake. Their big one is Detective Conan. That's the one that they, kind of mainly do. And I believe they also worked on Akira. So they've done a lot of stuff over the years. Their animation quality isn't always known to be the highest, but it's always known to be pretty decent. And so I guess for people that were expecting ufotable or Mappa level animation on Sakamoto Days and expecting like the most jaw-dropping, eye-opening animation, maybe it wasn't enough. I feel like this first episode that came out kind of shut a lot of people up, and we're like, hey man, this still looks pretty decent. Like, it's still enjoyable. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. If you like this video, check out some others, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.